All right, we will start with Brian Matthews.
Hey, Brodarious, thank you for joining us tonight. Just wanted to ask you about the running game and how important you think that'll be against LSU, especially considering they lead the league in sacks.
It's very important. We just have to come out there and be able to do both run and pass. And they're a solid front. So when we come out there, we just got to be able to do everything and not just be stuck on one thing.
As a quick follow-up, just looking at this season as a whole and this football program, how important is this week's game to you guys?
It's very important. It can set the momentum. Well, last week we set the momentum of our season, but now we can get on the roll from what Coach Malzahn has been saying. We just want to get on that roll and be able to show everybody we can compete.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, up next is Jordan Hill.
Darius, how hard was that to see Brandon go down and the challenge of needing someone to step up with him going to be out?
It was hard. We was getting the chemistry and everything going, but I feel like Keandre, we got Keandre Trox. We got guys that can step up and fill the role and, just be able to go. We can't miss a beat out there.
How big of a challenge do you feel like it's going to be, with Keandre stepping up and you guys, again, playing a really good front in LSU this week?
It's going to be, we're going to have to, when we first get out there, we're going to have to, just get things going. And I feel like, as the game goes on, we'll be fine.
Up next is Nathan King.
Hey, Brodarious. Hey, thanks for talking to us. What have you kind of pinpointed as what the offensive line has kind of done well since the start of the season? What have you guys improved on since the first game?
Pretty much just we're just growing as a group overall. We trying to take the next step each week, find something to get better at. Really, I feel like we have a lot of room to improve. Coach Bicknell talks about that every week. Coach doesn't want us to get a little better, but he feels like we can get a lot better. And, like I said, just improve on the little things and, yeah.
We have a question from Justin Ferguson.
Hey, Brodarious, I noticed Gus talked about it a little bit today. Against Ole Miss, y'all did a lot of gap stuff, pulling the guard and the tackle. I know you started your career out as guard. How much fun is it for you getting to pull and kind of lead block on some of those plays?
It's pretty fun. I love to pull. Really anything the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do. So, like I said, it was pretty fun, though, getting to pull again.
And I wanted to ask you, as a big guy at tackle, what do you think about J.J. Pegues and some of the blocks he can throw at tight end?
JJ, he's a different animal, man. Being a young guy and just be able to have that much power is just amazing to me. So I feel like he's going to be real important to us later on in the season.
Up next is Tom Green.
Yeah, just going off of what Justin was asking you there, just how valuable has J.J. Pegues been as that blocking tight end for you guys to have someone that size that can be that kind of enforcer, as Gus called him earlier today?
It's like I said, it's amazing because guys are actually looking for him. He's not just your average size tight end. He's 6'2", 300 pounds. So I feel like he changed the game for us in the run game. He can do some of everything. So I feel like personally, he just one of those guys that can help us a lot.
Gianna Hahn is next.
Hey, so the whole season we've heard a lot about continuity, the search for it, and how you guys haven't had a solid starting five. Does in a way that kind of prepare you for something like Council's injury? You guys know what it's like to have to pick up, move around a lot and work with different combinations.
Yes, we like I said, earlier in the season we were switching out and just playing with different people, and when Brandon went down, it's kind of back to that, plugging in to see who's going to fill the role. But I feel like I'm comfortable playing with next to anybody, and I feel like I said, we can't miss a beat. So I'm comfortable with anybody.
Up next is Josh Vitale.
Hey, Brodarious. I wanted to ask about you and Tayshawn. You signed in 2016, both diagnosed with cancer, beat cancer, come to Auburn. What's it like now to be starting on the same offensive line together?
It's a great feeling, man. Just I feel like we're both just blessed players, and just I want to thank God for just allowing us to still be able to play this game. And like I said, now we're starting together, and we're just trying to make the most of our opportunity.
Did you know each other at all through that process of the year you were not at Auburn, or did you not meet till you get here?
We didn't meet till we got here, but I talked to him maybe twice, 2 or 3 times before I got to Auburn.
We have a follow-up from Jordan Hill.
Going back to LSU's front and getting ready for them this week, what sort of stood out to you about the way they play and the challenge they present?
Their front, I mean, they play hard up front. They got some pretty good guys, and I feel like we just have to come, bring out everything to them and just be ready for them. So, I mean, that's really much all I can say.
All right, Brodarious, we have 2 more questions for you. First, another follow-up from Nathan King.
Hey, Brodarious. Hey, so obviously you guys, not a lot of you guys were starters before with Bo last season. How comfortable are you guys getting now with his tendencies, when he wants to roll out, when he wants to stay in the pocket? How do you think your pass protection is kind of developing with him as you guys get to know him better?
Like you said, we didn't play much with Bo last year, but now that we're playing with him and starting, I feel like we're growing. Getting the feel for Bo and he getting the feel for us. So as the season goes on, I feel like it's gonna get better. We can always work on something in our game to improve, and same with Bo. Bo's looking to work on something every day, and the O-line is doing the same. So,
thank you.
All right, check that. We have 2 more again. We have another follow-up from Gianna Hahn.
So, the wide receivers had a pretty good game last game. How different does it feel when when Bo Nix is clicking with his receivers, and what does the offense feel like when it starts moving like that?
Can you repeat that for me?
When the wide receivers and Bo Nix are connecting, what does that do to the offense? Like, what does it feel once they're clicking?
I feel like when they're clicking, it's amazing. And I feel like it opens up our offense even more. So, people can't just play heavy on the run because, they got to guard the pass too. So, at the end of the day, when they're connecting, it's great.
All right, our last question is from Jordan Hill.
Brodarious, this is sort of off topic, but about a month ago, you guys all were able to register to vote in the indoor facility. Just how important was that to you personally that, the whole team got that opportunity to do that?
It was very important to me, just being able to go out and voice your opinion and, just, trying to make a change. I feel like it just hit home, just being able to go out and vote.
All right, thank you, Brodarious. Up next, you guys, we'll have Roger McCreary in a couple minutes.